answer. And now coming to, if I ask, see, there are a lot of PMSs which we are talking about, right? So why I should look at Turtle Star, for example, and what are the key differentiation we have in Turtle Star? Because जब मैं क्लाइंट के पास जाता हूँ, जब मैं क्लाइंट से बात करता हूँ और मैं क्लाइंट को बोलता हूँ, तो क्लाइंट मुझसे हमेशा यही सवाल करता है कि ऋषि यार इतने पीएमएस में एलोकेशन ले रखा है यार, एएसके में ले रखा है, मोतीलाल जी में ले रखा है, सो कॉमन वर्ड्स विल कम ऑन देयर माउथ, राइट? एंड ऑल दिस पोर्टफोलियोज आर मॉडल पोर्टफोलियोज. हर गली मोहल्ले में सब ये एएसके भी है, सब जगह सब बिक रहा है. बट आई डोंट वांट कि जहां पे सब कुछ बिक रहा है, आई वांट सम डिफरेंशिएशन आई नीड वेयर आई कैन get some value. So do you have that kind of stuff in your PMS, or how you would like to answer this?
Sure, Rishi. Good question. So first point which I want to put across is that our PMS is an owner-driven PMS. So what it means is that myself and Bimal and Ashish are directly accessible to the clients 24/7. So they can, connect with us whenever they feel like, and it's just straight owner-driven thing. So we are not having, specialist fund managers who do the job, and for them that's a job. Whereas for us, this is our organization. So that's the big difference which I want to bring across in terms of, for us it is not a job. For us, it is our, livelihood or our own company. So that's
Correct.
the first differentiation, that we are owner driven. We are accessible to the clients, and it's not that we are going to go into some other organization ever. So it is our baby, and we are the parents of this baby. So we will be there with the baby forever. So likewise, the client who comes in, he does not have to think about whether this guys will be there tomorrow or not, or the fund manager will switch to some other organization, and what will happen to my portfolio. So that does not happen. That is the first part. The second part, which you stated also, and which I've been harping upon for quite some time, is we don't have model portfolio. So we keep the client money which comes with us, and then when the opportunity comes to invest in, then we go and invest into the market. So for us, when money has come from client at a different point in time, I will not have the same portfolio which I have had for my clients 3 years ago.
Correct.
So there at that point in time, stocks were, other set of stocks were looking interesting, other were value buys at those point of time, and so we invested that money. Today when the money is coming, it is different, and the environment is different. So I just cannot buy same Bajaj Finance, for example, when it was available at 300, 400 rupees, and today when it is at 3,300 rupees, if money is coming, I cannot go and commit that money. But in my model portfolio, I will show that I own a Bajaj Finance and it has given me X percentage return. So that, to my mind, is not the right thing to do. And so we invest client money on the basis of when it has come. So having stated that, my investment universe, that is across all clients, my investment universe comprises of 30 stocks, which means any client who has given me money earlier in the past or today if somebody is giving me, this portfolio will essentially comprise of any one or any few stocks of the 30 stocks which we have decided to invest into, depending on the price level at which they are available in the market and the future growth prospects from the price at which they are available. So on that basis, we invest into the markets. So that's the second differentiation, apart from being owner driven and model portfolio focused. The third point which I want to put across is also the way in which, the world is charging their fees. So our fee is on a different element. On the fees bit, we kind of, take it only when we book the profits. So in the industry, in the entire industry, there is something which is high watermark. There is something which is, fixed percentage of AUM basis. For us, we take fees only when we book the profit. So it's a complete alignment of interest in that sense. This understanding fee part is very, very important for everybody. So when, if a client is giving us money, we charge the fees of certain percentage of the profit, which is at 15%, and that 15% is only when we have booked the profit. So what it means is that if the investor uh, earns more, only then we earn more. So if the investor is making 100 rupees or 100% return, then out of that 100% return, we take 15% as our fees. Having stated that, we would want that those fees or those stocks are actually booked. So it is not that on 31st March, even if the value is high, we'll take our share of profit. We don't work that way. We take it only when we have booked the profit. The second part is also there, which is part of the fees as well, is that when we are booking a certain stock, the balance portfolio, that is the residual portfolio, should be mark to market positive. So what it means for the client is that, suppose hypothetically we have bought five stocks, and let's say each stock we have bought was 10 lakh rupees, so 50 lakh rupees is invested. Out of that, one stock has gone up from 10 lakhs to 20 lakh rupees, and we have booked that as a profit. So then the profit that the client has earned is 10 lakhs, and out of that we'll take our share of 15%. Having stated that, the other four stocks which where we had invested 10 lakh rupees, the cumulative value of those four stocks should be more than 40 lakh rupees. So client will not say that आपने आपका profit ले लिया and that
Correct.
loss making thing lies with us. So we don't do that. And that is why from beginning I've been saying that we are honest, we are transparent, and everything that you say is reflected when you are taking your fees from the client. So when we are taking this fees from the client, we are being very honest that it is booked. You have already earned this profit, and that's when we are taking our share. The one more point to add on the fees part is, because we are not investing everything from day one, we calculate on a total return basis. What this total return means is, first is the capital gains that you earn when you book the profit. The second gain which comes is money when it lies in the liquid fund. So you earn little bit of return, and many a times you keep money idle for about 4 months, 6 months before investing. So that liquid fund return is also part of the total return. And the third is, many a times we buy stocks which have very, very high dividend yield. So those stocks are purchased essentially from a dividend generation point of view as well. So dividend also forms a part of the total return, and that is the total return on which, when it is earned and when it is booked, that's when we take the profit. So I think this is a big differentiation amongst many, many other PMSs, whether in terms of, owner driven, whether in terms of model portfolio, whether in terms of aligning the interest, and also the ways in which we charge the fees to the client. So all this is the big differentiation that we try to bring in terms of, the way in which we work, apart from our investing thesis and investing process, which again is not sector driven, but it is more of multi-cap opportunity oriented. So it's been a long answer, Rishi, but it's better that all these points are clear to the clients or the listeners to understand how we go about, actually uh, putting into practice what we are talking right now. So that's the way we work, Rishi.